So right now we're going to make our way up to Deadman Canyon, which is probably going to take us about 4.5 miles from here. We're going to try to get midway through up in the canyon, and it's probably about 1,500 feet of elevation. So we'll take our time and make our way up there and set up camp. We're going to spend a few days and explore the canyon, scale some ridges, probably day hike up to Big Bird Lake and Elizabeth Pass. So that's our plan right now. All right, it's the drainage from Deadman Canyon. It's really running strong. It's early August 2019, heavy snow year. River crossing 1. So that was our first river crossing right here, and luckily we got river shoes on to make the crossing. It was worth bringing these. This was our first one, so we probably hiked close to 45 minutes or so, maybe 400 feet of elevation gain, and hit this. And now we're going to stay on this side of the creek probably for another maybe mile or so, and then we're going to hit another crossing, so we'll have to see what it brings. So I've just climbed about 500 vertical feet since the last river crossing and hiked through this aspen grove right here, and the trail is taking us up a little bit here in the ridge because all this wash is in front of us, but the canyon's really opened up and you could see where we're starting to head into Deadman Canyon right along this trail. So I'm past that aspen grove and just climbed up a little bit farther and came into this open area where it looks like I found the grave site where I've read about in books, but it's a grave marker supposedly for someone who died back here in the late 1800s. So this is the marker right here. Here reposes Alfred sheep herder, mountain man, 1887. So I just passed the gravesite marker and came across this meadow. So it's a beautiful meadow. The water runs straight through it, and it's in full bloom right now. All these flowers are just at peak blossom. This is probably where Alfred brought his sheep to graze back in the 1800s. I wouldn't doubt if it looked exactly the same. So it's not the fence doesn't have a gate on it. It's an open fence, but you haven't hit it yet?
No. Unless I just blew right by it, but I'm right alongside the river.
Has he hit the grave marker?
Have you hit the grave marker yet?
No.
Okay, you're going to come up on the grave marker. It's going to be on your left side, and as you pass that grave marker, just keep going straight. You're gonna come up to a huge meadow. We just passed that meadow, past the grave marker.
Have you been to the water crossing yet?
We just got here. We're sitting right at it. We got to put shoes on again to cross it. It's pretty high.
Okay, go ahead and do it, because I got to be a good 20 minutes behind you.
All right, we'll cross it out, and then give us a call when you hit the grave marker, because I think you might have gone through the drift fence, or if not, you're really close.
Okay, I'll check it.
All right, cool, man. Bagger out. We're coming up on another creek crossing, and right here, so Big D's heading over, and I just shoot up right here. So this is the fourth one of this trip, but luckily we're ready for it. It's not too bad coming over, but you're definitely going to want water shoes and some hiking poles to help you get through this. This should be our last one, and then we're going to stay on that side of the creek and head up the canyon, where we should make it to Ranger Meadow. I think we've got a few hundred more vertical feet to climb, and that'll get us situated for tonight's camp. All right, let's cross this baby.